Greetings fellow ukuleleans, Jeff Weinberger coming at you here with a new ukulele tutorial. Today I'd like to talk about the movable major scale, and that particular scale I was just improvising with at the top there. That was a D major scale, and the D major scale is fingered like this. Second fret on the C string, I like to use my first finger for that. Fourth fret on the C string, I like to use my third finger for that. Second fret on the E string, I use my first finger. Third fret on the E string, and I like to use my second finger. Fifth fret on the E string, and I use my pinky. And we have three more notes. We have second fret on the A string with the first finger. Fourth fret on the A string with the third finger. And finally, fifth fret on the A string with the pinky. That gives us this. That's ascending. Descending is that familiar major scale sound that you all know and love. You can play it with your thumb. You can alternate with your index and middle like a classical guitarist. All kinds of ways. You can use your thumb and your index. Play it descending. Play it ascending and descending. You can skip around. You can play it in thirds. Do all kinds of stuff with it. So that was the D major scale. It contains these notes: D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. That's the D major scale. If you were to move that up 2 frets and play 4, 6, 4, 5, 7, 4, 6, 7, it becomes the E major scale. It's a whole step higher. Same fingering as D, but higher in pitch, exactly a whole step higher. Slide that up another fret to the 5th fret, you get the F major scale. Slide that on up 2 more frets and you get the G major scale. Slide it up 2 more frets and you get the A major scale. Etc. So you can get all the major scales using this one fingering. If you started with the C string, as we're doing here, that's the root. So whatever note you start on the C string, using this particular fingering, that is always going to be the root. This is D, so it's a D major scale. D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G. Fingering is always the same. It's always that first finger, third finger, first finger, second finger, pinky, first finger, third finger, pinky. It's always that same fingering, just at different frets, starting on different roots. So it's a very, very versatile scale. How should you practice it? That might be a question that you would be asking me if we were live in person here in the same room. And I would recommend that you practice it like this. Play it as quarter notes. Start by tapping your foot or have your metronome going, or both. I highly suggest you practice with a metronome. It's super good for you. And I know that some of you don't like to practice with your metronome, but you really should. It's a really good way to get your rhythm together and get a good sense of timing. So if our metronome's going click, 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 those are quarter notes. 1 per tap, 1 per click. 1, 2, 3, and you practice your D major scale like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you've already done that a lot and you feel like you're really good at it or even have it mastered, well, take that metronome and wing it up there a little faster than that. Go like 90 beats a minute or 100 beats a minute, 120 beats a minute, whatever your upper limit is for tempo. So if you're going to do it fast, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll give you a little bit more of a challenge. Stay with quarter notes though. Then when you're ready, when you feel like you can do quarter notes really cleanly on the major scale, perfectly in time, with perfect sounding notes, very even, and very good full tone and all of that, then maybe switch over to eighth notes. And eighth notes are 2 for every tap of the foot. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. If you want to go even faster, get your triplets out. Triplets are 3 evenly distributed notes over 1 tap of the foot. Triplet, 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 or 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. As heard in Irish fiddle music, a lot of Celtic fiddle music, Scottish fiddle music, British Isles stuff, stuff from the Maritimes over here, Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, not far from Maine. Those places have a proud tradition of folk fiddling, and a lot of those fiddle tunes are based on triplets. So you hear that a lot in fiddle music. All right, and then finally, 16th notes, 4 for every tap of the foot. Pretty challenging if you're going fast, but let's go slow. Let's take it at a nice slow tempo. We count them: 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. And then, you know, you can up the metronome a little bit more and do really super fast 16 notes if you want to. So there's lots of things for each level. If you're a beginner and you're a little timid about playing fast, then don't play slow. Play at your comfortable tempo. But if you're a hotshot ukulele player and you've got some chops, then click that metronome on up. Wang that thing until you get 120 beats a minute, 130, 150, 180. Those speed metal, Metallica, Anthrax kind of tempos. If that's, you know, where you're at, great. If not, you can go slow. You can do quarter notes at like 80 beats a minute. Not a problem. If you do that well, if you do that musically, then you're doing a great job. It doesn't matter if it's slow. Don't be ashamed if you can't go fast. There's absolute no shame in that. It's better to learn things slow. Almost any music teacher worth their weight will tell you that you should always practice slow, and then only when you're ready do you speed things up. Don't speed them up too soon. You're going to get some bad habits and you're going to not develop the true good technique that you're hoping to develop. All right, fellow ukuleleans, I hope you enjoyed that. I will make some tabs available so you can see that D major scale written out in all its glory, and you won't have any doubt as to how to play it if I went too fast. And then maybe you can take that up the neck and start learning your D sharp major scale, and your E major scale, and your F major scale, and all the major scales, all 12 of them. All right, fellow ukuleleans, you take care. Bye-bye.